Good morning, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 12 minutes, so let's see what happens. I think there's going to be quite a bit of what's going on here? 36.50. Why did it only give me 48 shares? I'm not quite sure what happened there. I tried for 36.50. Well, I am confused right now. So I'm out there for about a $9 loss. Although, like I said, I'm not quite sure why it didn't give me the share size that I wanted. But the markets are now officially open. So that was very bizarre, but let's see if I can recover from. See, it's not giving me. There we go. All right, thank you. So looking for the break of 36.50. A lot of downwards pressure out there. Might look to add some more. We'll see what it wants to do here, though. Well, it's not cooperating right now. So I may have to just wave the white flag on this one. We'll see, though, if it wants to pull back a little bit. If it wants to come back down here. Like I said, I'm not quite willing to give up yet. So let's see what it wants to do. All right, just took the loss there. $750. Did not operate the way I wanted to see it. So let's see what else I can find. I think this thing wants to get back down, so I'm in at 37.30. Let's see if this thing wants to pull back here. First stop, would like to see it get down below 37. Well, it's holding up right now at least. Okay, added another 1,500. definitely still in a bearish context. See if it can get down there through 37.50. Okay, added some more. I still think this thing wants to roll over some. So let's see what this thing wants to do. Getting a nice little candle that's trying to form here. Again, would like to see it down below 37.50. So going for the break here. There is the break. So let's see if we can get a little bit more downwards pressure. If it goes up, okay, I got to be out. All right, well, back to $27. So I am back in the green. And yeah, let's see what else I can find. So I was right to have gotten out there. It just didn't show enough weakness. Now it's recovering back, so feel very good about just exiting where I did. But I would be interested again if it wants to get up over the 38 mark, more so 38.50. So got a ways to go before that could potentially be in play, but yeah, feeling good about getting out there. Have an order at 39.15 here for 1,500 shares on LK. Ooh, got up as high as 39.13. Did not fill me though. So at this point, let's go to 39.25. Again, 500 or 500 shares. All right, well, thought it was 1,500, but I'll explain why it's at 500. I was looking at a higher price stock when the video wasn't rolling, so I wanted to reduce my size. And very clearly, I forgot to take it back, but I'll just go with 500 here. But I don't know. Went up as high as, if you're not familiar with my screen, 39.22. Gonna change my order up to 39.35 here. Depending if it shows some weakness, I may just hit the bid. But as of right now, I'll sit up there at 39.35. I'll keep you updated. Okay, I have an order at 124.55 here on Roku. But given where it just paused, I'm gonna go to 124.35 now. I was looking to get filled on that initial plunge, but it just didn't happen. And now back up over 125 it goes. But we'll see if it can work its way back down and get through 124.50. Have an order at 204.75 here on BABA, BABA. Looking for a little bit of a pullback here. I'll keep an eye on it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get short here at 38.02. This one's showing quite a bit of weakness here. I think it's got a good chance of wanting to get down through 38 now. So let's see if it can indeed finally get down through that 38 marker. I don't know if the mic's picking it up or not, but my two youngest are in here hanging out. So can it get down through 38? All right, I'm just going to hop out there for... Oh, got played like a fiddle. Played like an absolute fiddle. Literally, as soon as I got out for just basically break, I mean, a small... Wow, look at that. Played me like an absolute fiddle. But instead of sitting here, try for some down there at 37.25 on the long side now. In a very embarrassing kind of way. I'm glad that got caught on video. Have you ever been played like a fiddle? I have, and you just saw it right there. Absolutely played. I know to all the trolls out there, I know to all you armchair traders, I'm terrible. I know you would have done something totally different because now that you have hindsight in your favor, I know, I get it. You know, sometimes I don't blame people for not showing losses and not showing where they screw up because, you know, there are a lot of expert traders out there that hang around in the YouTube comment section. So I do, in some ways, understand where those people are coming from. But, oh well, all right, well, we'll see if it wants to pull back there. But, yep, got played like a fiddle. There we go. I am in. I think I missed the entry point there. But I'm in at 38.05. Try to get out down there in the low 90s. Again, 500 shares short at 38.05. Does not want to fail me down at 92. Once again, I'm thinking this one is tricky. If you scroll back, you'll see it just, it's been down to that. There we go. See how jumpy that was? All right, now up just shy of $100. So we'll see if I can find anything else. Although it's almost 11 o'clock a.m. and that's the time I like to be done. So it might be one of those mornings where, yeah, 90 minutes and I'm up, you know, not even $100. But I mean, you consider when I started down, I don't even remember what that was, 750. I mean, I'll take it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up, but I do want to do a quick lesson here, just on the why you got to be wrong, why you got to take losses. Because I mean, when you think about it, I mean, my first entry point to go short. Let's see, where was that? So very first entry point. Well, not counting that first goofy one. So I take that back. Not the very first, but let's see. After the market, right there, 1,500 shares. At basically the and I thought, you know what, this thing looks like it wants to break down further given the amount of the gap down. Everything was looking nasty. So I shorted at 36.51, and yeah, the low of the day was at 36.48. So I was clearly wrong, right? I thought it was going to show a lot more weakness, and I entered it in within 3 cents of the low. And for you newer traders, when you're going short, that means you want to see the price go down because you can make money. Yes, that's a bizarre concept if you're brand new, but in the markets, you can make money no matter what direction the price goes. So when I was, getting in within 3 cents of the bottom, if I was buying, that would have been a great thing. But I was selling, meaning I want to see the price go down, and it didn't go down. So imagine that. What happens if I would have just held and held and held and never took that loss? I mean, the price went way against me. And, right now, sure, it's pulled back a little bit. But the point here being, I mean, you saw that first cent down there. So just take the losses. It's fine. Nobody can be right all the time. And now I realize that within the world of social media and stuff like that, maybe some people portray themselves as never being wrong. But in the reality of the matter is there's no such thing as a perfect trader. Everybody's wrong. So it's okay to be wrong. Just don't stay wrong. Because think about it. Had I stayed wrong here, that could have been very, very painful and a much, much, much bigger loss than the $750 or whatever it was. And now I'm by being wrong, I'm still in the green. And also, for those of you that have watched a lot of my live trade videos, you've seen, $500 in 5 minutes, $1,000 in 12 minutes, thousands of dollars in just a few minutes. Well, as much as I wish I could say that happened all the time, it doesn't. So here's a case where, like I said, it's almost 11 a.m. Eastern time, so about 90 minutes in the day, and I'm up $97. So every morning can't be like that. But that's why, as much as I would much rather be, I'd be looking a lot more forward to posting something if it was like massive gains. But whatever, let's keep it real here, and that way you have a genuine idea of what this whole kind of day trader thing looks like. So yeah, 90 or just shy of 90 minutes in, $97. But it is what it is. Good thing is tomorrow's always a new day. So we'll see what that brings. But thank you for hanging out. If you enjoy these videos and would like for me to keep making them, then a very straightforward way to do that, just hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and hopefully you decide to subscribe to the channel. Check out the rest of the channel, lots of other videos. But like I said, if nothing else, and you just say, hey, Clay, yeah, I really like these live trade videos, please keep making them, then like I said, hit the like button, leave a comment below. That's the very streamlined way to communicate that to me. So thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you back for the next one. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.